east side, west side, doesn't matter because you're on the best side. And welcome to episode 46. We got 2 left before season 2 is over, folks. And I'm your host today, Daniel Kellom. I'm your guide, I can't think of anything else. But hi, welcome to this week's episode, and thanks for tuning in. As always, I know I can count on you. I forgot the term that was supposed to be for my listeners and viewers. I forgot the term. Someone told me, but yeah. Anyways, as you can see today, the background is a little different. Today, as you can see. I am in my childhood bedroom. That's right, I'm in my childhood bedroom, and had to set everything up. Brought the computer, brought everything. Brought the old Mikey here, and feels good to be back. As you can see, you can kind of see the ceiling. It's a bunch of glow-in-the-dark stars and some clouds painted on. When you turn off the lights at night, you can still see the glow-in-the-dark stars. How nice is that? Behind me, behind that cloth, is my evil twin brother, Darniel. Not Cattlemen. Cattlemen is was a cloned experiment gone wrong. In fact, we don't know where he is currently. Checked on the cage the other day, and he has gotten out. So, kind of scared me. So I left the house, and here I am. So kind of on the run from Cattlemen, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, but found my old Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo. Finally found all my old game consoles. Thinking about bringing them back to home once the smoke clears away. Speaking of smoke, I'm up here in the Bay Area, and I want that smoke. No, the fires. There's fires going on, and the smoke is just terrible up here. I guess it's that time of year, fire season. But yeah, it's pretty bad. I think it's probably been worse, but you could visibly, or what's the word? There's visibly, audibly. What's the word for when there's smelling? For smelling, you can nasally, I don't know, smell the smoke. Even inside my parents' house, you can smell it. So it's quite unbearable, quite unpleasant. Got a new cup today. New plastic cup. Got the water tastes different up here. I don't know if it's worse or better. It's probably better, honestly. But I actually enjoy the water up here. We had an old this old jug that you go to a place in town, and they fill it up, and that water I loved. And for some reason, my parents don't have it anymore. It makes me kind of sad, because I liked that water. I like the taste of that water. What are you guys' favorite bottled water tastes? Write in and let me know what your favorite bottled water tastes are, and maybe I'll answer them. Yeah. Oh, we have birthdays today, right? Let's see. Let's go to some birthdays. Oh, wait. I just had it up. There we go. I'm not working with a dual monitor, so it's I'm gonna have to go on one screen today. But here we go. August 30th. We're kind of making do here. Might not have the pictures today either, but next week I'll have it. And then the season finale coming up is, oh boy. Okay. Let's look at the first event on August. Today's August 30th. First event on Wikipedia has, in the year 70, Titus ends the siege of Jerusalem after destroying Herod's temple. Oh, why'd you do that, Titus? Okay, we got the first birthday here. And here's the first birthday, Mary Shelley. Happy birthday, Mary Shelley, author of Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus. Oh, I didn't know that was the original title of it, which is considered an early example of science fiction. Let's take a look at it. She wrote it when she was like a kid, right? When did she write it? Huh. When did she write it? Guess I could just look it up, but yeah. Great. What a great author. Very I can't think of any words right now. I feel like Joe Biden. She's very revolutionized, very forward thinking in her work, that Frankenstein work. Very good stuff from Mary Shelley. All right, what's the next one? Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay. I'm just making sure we're still synced up. All right. Okay, we got, wait a minute. Oh, I'm on deaths. Sorry. We are all over the place right now. Sorry about that, folks. But hey, hopefully it's causing a little bit of entertainment for you on your drive home from work, or just hanging out at home watching me on your 4K television with your Dolby Atmos surround sound quality. Fuck. All right, we got Warren Buffett. Oh, that's where I was. Warren Buffett, born 1930, American business magnate, investor, philanthropist. He eats McDonald's like every day. He loves Coke, Diet Coke, and he lives in like a regular house. At the point, it's kind of like, fuck off. Go get a mansion. What are you doing? I don't know. I guess there's something respectable about that. Next we have, it's Cameron Diaz's birthday. That's right. Cameron Diaz, 1972. Cameron Diaz, screen legend, film legend. Do we say that at this point? Haven't seen her in a while. I forgot she had a reason for why she stopped, but I get it, I guess. Hope we see her again in something. Cameron Diaz, happy birthday. And then BB Rexa. Is that how you say her? Rexa? She's the one that sings the new Blue song. She was born in 1989. She's older than I thought. I thought she was born like 95 or something. I didn't realize she was older than me. Almost as old as I am. Okay. And then 1996, we have Michael Bridges. Happy birthday, Michael Bridges. Currently on the men's United States basketball team, playing in the FIBA World Cup, and the U.S. is playing very well right now. Very, very proud of those guys over there. Hopefully they can get the gold. Exciting stuff that's going on. I really like watching those games. I really like this team. I feel like Steve Kerr, Spoelstra, Ty Lue, they put together, and then Grant Hill, of course. I think he's like running the show now. He's like the operations guy. They really put together a good roster here that I think could definitely win the gold. Canada looks very good too, so it might be Canada. So it might be looking at Canada, U.S. towards the end there. We just beat Jordan. USA just beat Jordan yesterday, or was it this morning? And they had Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, who has been, there's been like posts about him. He's playing. He basically looks like left-handed Kobe. He's got the number 24. He's actually playing just like Kobe. I mean, not exactly like Kobe, because Kobe was very. I feel like Kobe was, more obviously smoother and better footwork and things like that. But Rondé Hollis-Jefferson is doing his best impression of him, and he's playing well for Jordan. Also, the team that's turning a lot of heads is the Bahamas team. Bahamas is turning some heads with Eric Gordon, I think Buddy Hield, and the big man DeAndre Ayton. They're playing very well too. So good for Bahamas. I think France got knocked out. And a lot of, I guess France has a lot of defense with Rudy Gobert and players, but they're all getting old now and they can't score anymore. Apparently, from what I've been reading on the web. So fun stuff. I think pool play is over in that, so we're on to the tournament now. So Team USA, go USA, baby. Always a big fan of them, of course. And yeah, anyways. Wait, what was I? Oh yeah, I was just on the birthdays. Yeah. So today, well, I guess yesterday, I should start there. I drove about 6 hours north, and actually the drive wasn't that bad. You drive up through to the 5, had to drive through Los Angeles I live a little farther now from Los Angeles, so that was the worst part, just driving through LA. And then there surprisingly wasn't that bad traffic, so I feel like I left at a good time. If you're leaving at like 10, 11, that's probably a good time. That's probably less traffic as you're gonna get. And then once I was going through the Central Valley, it was speed limit optional. No, I mean I was going the speed limit, and then from there I was just coasting on there. Stopped in Cattlemen City, which is like the halfway point between LA and the Bay Area. Got my in and out. If you've ever been to Cattlemen City, you know that I always wonder, like, who lives out there? Or like, because there's an in and out, there's a bunch of food places next to each other, like McDonald's, Taco Bell. I think Wendy's is there too now. Jack, things like that, and then of course gas stations. And I just wonder where all these employees there live, because you look around and there's nothing. Like, there's nothing around. Like, you might see like two buildings like 5 miles in the distance, and then you like, so like, where are they commuting from? Where are these good on them. But I always wonder that. I'm slouching. Put up my microphone on the edge of this table here. Look at that, huh? Sitting up straight. Yeah, and then I got here, and last night we went out to dinner. Went to Cattlemen's. If you don't know Cattlemen's, it's a steakhouse. I think there's a chain. There's a few of them. There's like 6 or something like that. I don't know. But I got the Porterhouse, 2-pound hunk of good steak. And usually I could never finish it. I always take it home and make like steak and eggs the next day with it or something. But this time I killed the entire thing down to the bone. And it's kind of like a T-bone steak, but I think it's bigger than a T-bone steak. So yeah, I always get that when I'm there. Kind of want to try the other steaks, Maybe I'll go there again before I leave, but they have like all you can eat salad that's amazing. And then their bread is otherworldly. Their bread is like it's like the best bread I've ever had in my life. And I missed it so much. And I could eat that bread all day. I don't understand it. Like, it's so good. And apparently they make it, from what I heard, they make it on site there. They have a guy who makes it. They have him locked up in the back. But it's amazing bread. It's amazing bread. Yeah, it's a great dinner. And then hit the hay early last night, because this morning I had to wake up and I had an early dentist appointment. So I haven't had a dentist appointment in a while because of scheduling conflicts. And so I finally went this morning and got my teeth cleaned, and boy, was it painful. Was it painful? I brush and I floss every day. But I guess it's not enough. You need to go in and get the real deal. And I just haven't had it in a while. So, boy, it really hurt. The gums. I guess my gums were a little bit swollen. And she's just scraping stuff, and my mouth is kind of hurting now. So, man, but at least it had to be done. Clean teeth now, and then no cavities. So I also have no cavities. I've been very fortunate there to not have anything like that. It's been way overdue to get a proper teeth clean. So glad I did that. And I learned my lesson. If you're out there and you haven't had your teeth cleaned in, a year, I suggest you get on that now, because it's probably going to hurt a little bit. So, and on top of that, brush and floss every day. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend it. It looks like there's like a face right there. Oh yeah, that's my twin. Yeah. Get back there. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Do you guys hear about email coming through? Probably. Okay. Yeah, so I'm here till Sunday. Gonna go see a couple friends. I'm gonna see Kyle from Tracy. Gonna see him. We're gonna hit up a brewery. I'll talk all about that next week, I think. Because apparently this brewery is like award winning. So best side on the road. Maybe I'll like take pictures there and show you guys. Something like that. But yeah, excited to go do that. See Kyle. I'm also going to see another friend, Zach, and gonna have dinner with his family. Maybe we'll see what's going on. But yeah, exciting things to do. But at the same time, want to hang out with the family here as well. Got to spend some good family time. It's a balance. You gotta have a balance in life. So yeah, okay. I guess I didn't really have any alien talk today. I saw that TMZ interviewed that. You just hear about that woman who was like on the plane freaking out, and she was like, that, I think she said motherfucker or something. That is not real, like pointing to some guy, and of course the camera never went to the guy she was pointing at, or no one ever is talking to. And TMZ like caught up with her at the airport again. She's like, I'm not at liberty to discuss anything right now. Like, what does that mean? Like, okay, are you just trying to get famous, or did you actually, and then you see her and she's like an attractive woman, like with the makeup on, and it's like, okay, are you like doing this for attention? Like, makes you wonder a little bit, makes you wonder just a little bit. In my opinion, something's up with her. But she could be telling the truth as well. But it's just why are you not at liberty to say, is this an active investigation with a paranormal being entity? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I think basically that's what I had to go there. Should we go into the questions? I think we'll go into the questions. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Team USA. We already did that today. If you're a hoop fan, if you're a basketball fan, I highly suggest watching this. It's high level competition, obviously. It's very exciting. And then if you're an NBA fan, the games are like shorter than NBA games. 10-minute quarters. I think a lot less timeouts, a lot less commercial breaks. I think so. Like, these games go by a lot faster than your regular NBA game. So if you have time, if you want to support Team USA, tune in. Let's see, when do they play next? Team USA basketball schedule, because they play Montenegro on September 1st at 1:40 a.m. So, perfect time for during the work week for you to watch 1:40 a.m. I just record them and then I watch them the next day. Try to stay off social media until then. But yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. We are on the questions. Oh, we only have one question. Only one question. And it's from Boran from Seattle. Hi, Boran. Thanks for writing in. You're becoming an active writing in guy. Thank you. Okay, he says, hi, Daniel. I feel like Disney hasn't really made any new original songs that struck a chord with me. Is it because they are focusing on making so much remakes? Could be why. I think so. Like all the live action remakes. It's probably because I'm an adult now and they just don't hit the same. They don't hit the same. What are your top 5 favorite classic Disney songs? Pixar movies are excluded. Okay. Does Pixar have songs? I don't know if Pixar has songs. Do they? I don't know. Best. Boran. Sent via Owl Post. Okay. Good question this week. I did a little cheating and I read this before. Oopsie. Because I wanted to give a good answer for this. And he wants my top 5. And that top 5, I wanted to make a list. And this was a hard list to make. This was a really hard list to make. And so I did it. I did it based on the movies that I enjoy, the songs that struck a chord with me, create an emotional response out of me as an individual. And yeah, here we go. Number 5. You know, you already know all 5 of these are going to be bangers. Okay, number 5. I Have a Whole New World from Aladdin. Okay. Yeah, that's a very good movie, you know, obviously. And then this song is, you know, I think all these songs are like at this point pretty iconic. Definitely three of them are, but you know, these are my top 5. So, you know, all right. Number 4, I have Belle. From Beauty and the Beast, the opening song. There goes the baker with the boo boo boo. Love that song. The opening one. Also, Be My Guest is an honorable mention on here. I do like Be My Guest, but I feel like this one I enjoy. So number 3, just watched this movie the other night actually. Number 3, I have Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas. Absolutely love this. Love this song. Very, very good. I love the artwork in this movie as well. Say what you want about the historical inaccuracies, but the artwork is good, and this song is amazing. Number 2, that was number 3. Right? Number two, I have The Circle of Life from The Lion King. Probably the greatest opening to a Disney animated movie. Love this song. Very majestic, triumphant, very provoking, and yeah, Circle of Life. And are you ready for number 1? Number 1. This is my favorite song, and one of my favorite movies as well. And that is Go the Distance from Hercules. I can go the distance. I will find my way. Love this song. My favorite song. Obviously, these are all up for interpretation. But this is just my top 5. What are your top 5 favorite Disney songs, huh? I know I left like the Little Mermaid one off, and but you know, this is my list, so make your own list. Anyways, yeah, thanks for writing in. Ow, my knee hurts. Thanks for writing in, Boran. Thanks so much for writing in. Yeah. Okay. Well, that answers the questions. I have a cuts of steak on here. Okay. So I'm on tastingtable.com, and it says because I went to Cattlemen's last night. The most popular cuts of steak. Okay, most popular. It doesn't say best, mind you. Okay, so these are the most popular steaks. Let's do five. 5 most popular steaks. Number 5 is the Bavetti. Flat cut with intense beef flavor. Gotta try that. It's also known as the butcher's cut because butchers often save it for themselves. Okay. The name Bavetti, I hope I'm saying that right, is the French word for bib, since this cut comes from the lower chest area of the cow, close to the top of the abdomen. Okay, still fatty, makes it versatile in addition to it being delicious. Number 4, we got the hanger steak. These are most popular. Hanger steak is rare on most supermarket shelves, but that's not because it's low in quality. In fact, hanger steak is often referred to as the butcher's secret because of the exceptional quality and lower level of popularity, according to my recipes. Well, not according to this one. It's the 4th most popular. How's it lower level popularity, huh? Answer me. All right. Number 3, we have the filet mignon, most overrated cut of steak in my opinion. Just a little shit. Filet mignon, undoubtedly the most widely encountered cut of steak there is, portioned out from the tenderloin, which is cut from the short loin of the cow and completely surrounded by very relaxed muscles that rarely get exercise. That's what makes it lean and tender, baby. It remains more costly cut of steak as it's available, but it's limited to only a few portions per cow. Yeah. Okay, number 2, this is what I had last night. It's the Porterhouse. Characters that come from each. The Porterhouse encapsulates the best of all of them in one. They're cut from the junction connecting the tenderloin and top loin. The New York Strip. Love that cut. So this is the connecting the tenderloin and top loin. So according to Cattlemen's restaurant, that was according to Cattlemen's restaurant. Porterhouses are bone-in cuts in the shape of a letter T, but they're not the same as T-bones. I think I was talking about earlier. Although T-bone and porterhouse are cut from the same cut of cow, the ratio between the tenderloin and top loin they connect differs drastically. T-bones are cut in favor of the top loin, leaving a very insignificant amount of tenderloin on the bone. Porterhouses, on the other hand, are center cut, evenly exclusive to the rich, buttery New York strip on one side of the bone. That's why I like it so much. And a succulent, tender filet mignon on the other. That's why I love it so much. Man, I want another one. Okay, and the number 1, most popular. You all know it. All you meat eaters out there know it, and that's the ribeye. Of all the many options that lay before you at the butcher's supermarket, there's no cut that provides more value to your frickin' dollar than the frickin' ribeye. While cuts of ribeye are priced higher than most eventually packaged steaks, they're actually less expensive. They're from the ribeyes, from the rib cage of the cow. So that's why they have the rib, Copious amounts of fats on the rib cage provide a depth of flavor completely unparalleled by any cut of steak. Now grill it, fry it, boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. So those are your guides. Those are the 5 most. This is like what is it? This is 12. The 14. The least. Guess what the least popular one is? The round steak. And yeah, it does look pretty unappealing. There's not really any marbling. Had another freaking email come in. Yeah, it's 100% muscle. Cannot be cooked quickly with high heat. Must be cooked on very low heat setting for an extended amount of time. I guess it'd be good like smoked or something. But yeah, those are the most popular cuts of steak. How about that? Wanted to talk about those cuts of steak because I was wondering after my porterhouse last night. I was like, what? I understand that this is the most. This is like the biggest thing here, but like what other options are available? Besides your ribeye and your New York strips. So it's good to always just get a little reacquainted with steak, huh? Yeah. So let's see. That's it. That's all I have today, folks. That's all, folks. The podcast is over. Yeah. So had a great time talking with all of you today, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you got home safely. Hope you're home safely. Hope you enjoyed your meal. Hopefully, I convinced you to go eat some steak. Not too much now. Don't kill all the cows. Yeah. Anyways, have a great weekend. I will tune in with you next week. Got another fun one next week. 2 left. Right? No. This is 46, 47, 48. 48's the season finale, guys. So make sure you tune in for these next 2. Going to be some fun ones. So, yeah. Thank you, and goodbye.